And I'm here doing an interview with
Catherine.
Catherine. And my first question is, what do you think of when you think of diversity?
When I think of diversity, I think of just like lots of different people, religions, and somehow I think there's a party.
Okay. And then, when you think of age discrimination, what do you think of?
I think of people who are older, more experienced, not getting the job because the younger people are more prettier and peppier.
And what does it mean to be upper class versus lower class?
When I think upper class, I think more of the high-paying jobs, more of like the Jones family. When I think the lower class, I think mostly like people who are unemployed, never got back on their feet, and struggling to get by, and just on the verge of losing it all.
And do you think there's a lot of discrimination between like upper class versus lower class?
I wouldn't say discrimination, just difference of opinion and lifestyle.
So thank you for your interview.
Thank you.
I'm here doing an interview with
Keith Smith.
Keith. And my first question is, what do you think of when you think of diversity?
I just think people of different backgrounds, different races, and different ethnicities just all coming together and bringing different things to the table.
Have you ever been discriminated against?
Yes.
Okay. And could you elaborate on that?
I guess being a black male in America isn't easy. You're always being discriminated against every day due to the skin color that was given to me. That wasn't picked, but you just have to continue to push through with anything that comes up in life. Not just being African American, but being from any race. Everyone's discriminated against at one point in time.
And when you think of age discrimination, what does that mean to you?
I guess grouping a certain people from a certain age group and basically labeling them. I guess you would say from 18 to 25. Anyone from 18 to 25 is like immature or they don't know how to act, and 25 and over, adult.
Yeah.
So it's just basically grouping things that are alike, but just giving it an age bracket for it.
Okay. And then, what does it mean to be upper class versus lower class?
Upper classes, the ones that has not necessarily has everything. The ones that life's a little bit easier for them, and then for lower class, the ones that are struggling from paycheck to paycheck, working way more than they're bringing in. Just pretty much the ones that are at the bottom of the totem pole.
Do you think they're treated differently, like generally?
I think so. You're treated. Everyone's treated differently. You're treated differently by the way you walk, by the way you talk. So I just think, it's by appearance wise, they are treated differently. But I don't necessarily think that they're different. Because people are people, and it doesn't matter if you're upper class or lower class. You're still a human being.
All right. Well, thank you for your interview.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm doing an interview here with
Robin?
Robin. And my first question is, what do you think of when you think of diversity? Have you ever been discriminated against?
I personally feel like I haven't seriously been discriminated against. When I think of diversity, I come from a background of both academics and kind of a business background. I used to be a corporate recruiter. So when I think of diversity, I tend to think of it in an academic way, as in terms of like identity politics, the term multiculturalism. I think it's almost a term that's just thrown around to try to say that we're meeting certain standards for people, and it's not taken 100% seriously.
And when you think of age discrimination, what does that mean to you?
Age discrimination is something that is actually interesting to me. As a corporate recruiter, we struggled a lot because it's against the law to discriminate based on age when it comes to employment.
Yeah.
But I found that there's a lot of ways that businesses get around that. And I feel like age discrimination is definitely something that happens in corporate practice.
Yeah.
Without actually asking someone's age, a lot of times you can tell how old someone is based on just a resume. And right now, a lot of people are looking for younger, easy, people that are easier to train, people that will take lower salaries. And so age discrimination, I think, is something that's very seriously happening in the corporate world, at least.
And what does it mean to you to be upper class versus lower class?
When I hear terms like upper class and lower class, I actually think in terms of opportunity. I know that upper class and lower class is supposed to be just an economics thing, actually tied to what you make yearly versus how much you owe, and that puts you in certain class structures. But coming from the academic background as well, I think of upper class and lower class in terms of education and opportunities that are tied to that.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your interview.
Okay, I hope
Good
that
answers.
helps.